Chapter 2754 continues to unravel the complex and harsh world of the Farrell family, showcasing Matriarch Farrell's unwavering ruthlessness and the consequences faced by those who fall out of her favor. The chapter opens with a poignant conversation between Matriarch Farrell and her daughter Catherine, where the matriarch acknowledges Catherine's cunning and ruthless nature, akin to her own. However, she also points out that Catherine possesses a hint of kindness, something Matriarch Farrell sees as a potential weakness in their cutthroat world. Matriarch Farrell's musings reveal her deep seated fears about the future of the family's hard won power and wealth. She worries that despite all her efforts, everything she has built might eventually fall into the hands of her eldest sister's descendants, rendering her decades of struggle meaningless. This fear highlights the matriarch's motivations and the driving force behind her relentless actions. Catherine, demonstrating her independence and strength, leaves the ward after a brief exchange, emphasizing the autonomous and often solitary nature of the roles within the Farrell family. Once Catherine departs, Matriarch Farrell turns her attention back to Holden, who remains in the hospital bed, suffering in silence. The matriarch informs Holden about Shiloh's expulsion from the family, stripping her of all privileges and reducing her to nothing more than a servant's daughter. This harsh decision is a testament to her unyielding authority and the severe consequences of betrayal in the Farrell family. Holden's silent acceptance of his fate highlights the fear Matriarch Farrell instills in those around her. Despite his inner turmoil and desire to lash out, he is rendered powerless, forced to endure his suffering without complaint. This dynamic illustrates the absolute control Matriarch Farrell wields over her family members, keeping them in check through fear and intimidation. The story takes a pragmatic turn with the arrival of Shiloh, who appears at the hospital in a disheveled state, begging for forgiveness and pleading her innocence. Shiloh's desperate cries and physical collapse at Matriarch Farrell's feet showcase her utter despair and the devastating impact of her expulsion. Matriarch Farrell's response is cold and unyielding, embodying the harshness and brutality of her leadership. She allows Shiloh to cry and beg until she is hoarse, only to deliver a cruel blow that sends Shiloh sprawling to the ground. The public nature of Shiloh's humiliation, witnessed by other hospital visitors, amplifies the severity of her punishment and serves as a stark warning to anyone who might think of crossing Matriarch Farrell. This public display of power and control reinforces the matriarch's dominance and the lengths she will go to maintain it. Shiloh's continued pleas and Matriarch Farrell's final, brutal dismissal underscore the irreversible nature of her fall from grace. Matriarch Farrell's threat to cut out Shiloh's tongue if she continues to beg is a chilling reminder of the matriarch's capacity for violence and her unwavering resolve to protect the family's reputation and power at all costs. In this chapter, Matriarch Farrell's character is portrayed as the epitome of ruthless leadership, willing to sacrifice even her most beloved daughter to maintain control. Catherine's contrasting character, though ruthless, shows a glimmer of hope for a slightly kinder future, albeit still entrenched in the same harsh realities.